So what we're going to be doing is modifying the All About Results controller. So we're going to open that up. And I actually have something for you guys to copy. So if you open this, it should be a text file, and we are going to copy it, and then I'm going to tell you what it does. So I'm going to paste it right over the top of all of this. And you can see I did include that using statement, Microsoft.ASP.NET Core HTTP, because you have to when you are using session data. And then for my index, I'm still figuring out what the time is. But now I am saving the greeting in a session key. It's a key value pair. So I'm calling it greet, and then I've got my value. Okay, so you can see I'm setting different greetings depending on the time of day, and I'm saving them as session variable using set string. Then for the day of the week, basically doing the same thing. We will be retrieving this with day message. That's what we're using for our key. And again, the way the app knows what to retrieve for us is it's taking our session ID and it is storing it as a cookie. Okay, so then when we send a request from our client, it's sending that session ID and it's matching it up so that it knows if we had like 10 people using this app, it knows which one we are. So for the next session data that I'm saving, it's going to be the day message. And then the routing pretty much stays the same. And you can see down here where we have the weekday message, I replaced that with the session data there as well. And so now you understand why I didn't have you type all of that. That would have been a lot. So basically we have a greet key and we have a day message key. And then there's text that goes with each one. So we've done all of that. And now we do need to modify the index view in our views all about results folder. And this one you guys are going to be typing. So I'm going to resize this a little bit. And I'm going to open that up. And so our title is the same. We do need to add a using statement at the top. And this is basically because we are going to be accessing the session data. And we're going to keep our graphic, so that part is not going to change. So the only thing we're really changing is what is in our H3 tags. So instead of grabbing the greeting from the view bag, we now have it stored as session data. So we have to key in context.session.getString, and we have to give it the key, which is greet. And then for the day message, it's going to be similar. It's going to be context.session.getString. Oop, got to spell it right. And day message is what we're retrieving. So let's save everything. Run a little build here. And we're going to test this. I'm going to pause while it powers up. My computer has been slow. All right, so here it is. And we're going to go into daily nuggets. And that would be correct. So let's make sure everything else still works. And it does. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the controller. And in order to test things, I'm going to change the route. So I've got this commented out. So I'm going to remove the comments. And 4 was for Friday. So let me refresh this or restart it. And it should be now routing with the 4. So let's go in here. Good afternoon. Okay, let's try a different number. 2. That worked. Let's try a 1. That is correct. We'll just do one more just for fun. Try a 3. Actually, that should route to the Wednesday one. Why don't we do a 2? Oh, 2 is also going to route to Wednesday. All right, so I think you guys get the idea about changing the routes. I'm going to comment that out because we have tested this. Save my changes. And we are going to move on.